A novel of shorts, The Woman No One Sees, is kind of a project near and dear to my heart. This character, Esther, kept showing up in my stories. I've heard her described as tragic, deranged, lovable, scary. She's just this strange kind of woman. She's a cleaning woman who collects dust. She was born from an idea I had when I was cleaning my husband's grandfather's house after he passed. I couldn't cook a casserole to save my life, but the thing I could do was clean. I was a janitor at age 14. I think like many women, I'm saddled with this idea that my self-worth is connected to the cleanliness of my house. So there's layers of it, borderline obsession, and that's where she comes from a bit. But I was cleaning and I had this thought, oh my goodness, dust is 80% human skin. This is him. And that line is actually in one of the stories. And then the fictional aspect came in because I thought, wouldn't it be strange if there was someone who just collected this? I don't collect dust, but it is kind of a strange alter ego of mine. And so, she had shown up in 2 of my Café Macabre stories, a story I wrote for Scout Media, and also the first piece I ever had published, which is called Dust to Dust, and is the first story in the collection. So I had 4 already published. I retained the rights, so I put them in the book, and then I started connecting the dots. And the 9 stories connect, but they're not linear. And they tell the story of this strange woman and kind of how she ended up this way. And it touches on aspects of invisibility of some members of our society. She was there. She was witnessing things, perhaps that she shouldn't have witnessed. She had moments of heroism, but she's largely unrecognized, and she's sometimes on the periphery of her own stories. So that's Esther in a nutshell. And as far as distribution networks for short stories, I find that short story collections are a hard sell with agents. Not that you can't do it, but and there are agents out there who will entertain the notion. But by and large, your best bet is either self-publishing or a small press. And in either case, you're going to be dealing with a lot of your own marketing, a lot of your own platform work. So no matter what venue you go with, you're going to be doing a lot of the legwork. You're going to see the other side of the writing process, which is not just the writing, but the life of a writer, the life of the business of being a writer, to use Jane Friedman's title. I think that if you want to put out a short story collection, be aware that once the stories are finished, that's only half the battle.